Many people think Joe Rogan is a CIA agent, and for good reason. Joe is apparently making excuses for the NXIVM cult, so burned out that I'm going to let a couple videos do most of the talking for this one.
How about that girl from Smallville? Did you hear about that? What the fuck is going on there?
Yes. What in the fuck?
Like, she's trying to recruit actresses to be in the sex cult with
when did
something
she do all
Rainier.
this? When did she do? Is this from the past?
I don't know the.
Yeah, I think it was from the past a little bit, but also
No, I think it's.
should she go to prison for that?
Yeah,
It's recent.
Yeah, she was trying to get Emma Watson to join or something like that.
Okay, now let me ask you this. If you run into a bunch of girls, okay, say you're this girl, and your thing is like being in a cult with one master who gets to fuck all these women, who's to say that you shouldn't be into that if you're her, right?
I know.
And now who's to say if she goes and talks to a bunch of other girls and talks them into having sex with this guy, why is that bad?
Emily Molly and Luke Rudkowski were together in a video, and I find that strange. I'm glad the person told me about that, because I find that strange. Tim Pool is a high school dropout. Glenn Beck may have graduated high school in 1982 in Washington State. These are the people you want to listen to? For anyone picking up the signal, this is Tokyo Shem Television. I can see where it makes complete sense for Luke Rudkowski to look like a moron and retarded in the proverbial conspiratard. I don't see where that fits in with Tim Pool and Joe Rogan. I don't see where it's to the benefit of COINTELPRO for people such as Tim Pool and Joe Rogan to lose credibility. This is bizarre. Tim Pool is extremely close to Luke Rudkowski. That's mind-blowing, in my honest opinion. Nowadays, I mill in my cyber sleuthing. I'm not going to run around like a chicken with its head chopped off, trying to figure out how many exact times Rudkowski and Tim Pool have been seen together. I've seen enough to render a blog verdict. You know what I mean. I don't watch any of these guys. The only reason I have put this together is because someone informed me of these connections. You people out there who are watching Rogan and Tim Pool, you need to grow the fuck up. It's that simple. We need to stop supporting obvious losers. It's not on us to go chasing around trying to figure out who is COINTELPRO and who is a moron. That is a shady, suspicious piece of shit. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna just end up becoming them, becoming an asshole. That's what they're trying to do, troll us into being negative and spiteful. The internet is a dead end. We have to simply find different ways to come together. I think protests should revolve around the immediate release of Julian Assange. That's what I think. I'm done looking for that one great scoop. I got a couple pretty decent scoops. Didn't amount to anything. Julian Assange has gotten some of the greatest scoops in all of history. It certainly didn't help him. That's because Julian Assange is a great man who doesn't care about his own fate. He did what he had to do. I don't have his skills, so I'm not in prison. If I had more skills, I would have so-called succeeded much better. But enough about me. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about Bernie. Alright, it's not about Bernie. It's about us, not Bernie, but we need Bernie to be elected.